Okay, it's 6:30 p.m. and I'm waiting to board to go to my... I stopped counting how many countries. Okay, so here we go on another adventure. Where we're going, I'm not going to tell you, but I am flying out, and the flight is about 8 hours long, and we'll see where I land. Oops, sorry about the zoom. Oh, I can't zoom. Let me just tell you, it's in Africa, it's very hot, and it's not any of the places we've been to before. So we'll find out when I land where I arrive and where you guys are going to check out. This will be my last video from inside the plane. I don't want to be bothering the people around me. Completely full flight. So it's going to be hush-hush. We're going to sleep, and once I land, we'll start the video again from there. Thank you for watching. Just like that, I'm back. 15 hours of travel, connected through 2 different airports, and finally made our way all the way to Western Africa to see that thing. Well, wait, where did it go? That thing. We're actually at the Renaissance Monument, tallest monument in Western Africa. I have no clue how many steps it's gonna be, but I guarantee you I'm gonna be huffing and puffing by the time I get up there. But no, I'm not going to record the whole thing for you, but I will tell you exactly how many steps it is, because I'm still counting. That's a lie, I stopped counting. But boy, it does look beautiful from here. Okay, midway report. About to have a heart attack. View of the city, all of Dakar. Look how pretty it's getting. This thing is huge. Corey, this thing is huge, isn't it? Holy smokes, this is big. As you get closer and closer, the penis in your face gets bigger and bigger. Okay, 3/4 of the way up. And I noticed over there in the corner, they actually have a map of Africa, and it shows you where we are. Okay, I'm huffing and puffing. 2 more of these steps and we're there. And just like that, we've reached the top. Look at this. Holy smokes. And look how high we are. Hence why I'm huffing and puffing.
Yeah, well, do you really need to go up there?
So if you ever do decide to come into Dakar, show you where the old airport was. Check that out. Probably see that 727 parked over there. That's the old airport. It's pretty cool. So Corey, what happened?
Well, here we have to, it's 2 levels of visit. The first level is 3,000, the second level all the way to the heart is 6,000.
So what were we saying about standing against the wall?
No, this is just for organizing to charge us first and make sure you charge the rest of the people.
So now we're gonna make it all the way to the head, right?
To the head, yeah.
All right, I'll see you up there, right, Corey?
Yeah.
Finally made it inside. See which way we gotta go. Just following everybody. Showing you how it was made. Oh look, They have a picture of the asshole over here.
Gandhi. They don't know Gandhi.
Yeah, that's the sad part. They don't know.
A lot of people don't know Gandhi.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Gandhi was a piece of shit. That's like they show the step of the
How they're making it.
C'est un résumé sur l'histoire africaine. Prenez des photos si vous voulez, et dans quelques minutes on va continuer là. C'est bon?
What?
So we're actually waiting up on the elevator to take us upstairs. He's on the phone like the king he is. And we're gonna wait and go upstairs. Hopefully they let us go all the way to the top.
All right.
It's here. Let's go inside.
How big it is? How many people?
It's enough for me and you. There's 2 people.
Okay, and you have security.
Thank you. And they have a security guard too. Thank you.
Well, c'est petit, hein? C'est pas grave. That's a place of fire, man.
We're gonna go all the way to the 15th floor. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 15. So there's 5, 1,
Yeah, after
2,
we do-
3, 4, 5, 6 floors. There we go. I gotta go up. Excited, Corey?
Right, I'm ready.
I'm excited too.
Always blue. Oh, good for you.
And we have
You know,
light.
the firemen here are part of the military.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Sorry.
People pop in here.
This is the highest?
I think so. It's
Okay.
okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We've
I think
actually
you can
made
go fast
it to
and
the
go back.
top.
I think it makes sense.
Look at that.
Just make fast and you go right back.
No. Let's wait. Hold on.
Then you have
Look at this. We actually made it to the top. We're right by the head. Look at that. Look at this. This is sweet. This is sweet. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa. This is super sweet. I love this. This is so nice. The good part is that you actually don't have to walk up here. You can actually
the
take.
head, this is the hat.
Look, you can actually see the lady over there. Look, she's looking right at us. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
They did a good job. Though.
They did a great job. This is amazing, man.
You make you nerve when you have your hand.
It's all good. This place has been everywhere. This is nice. I like this. It's actually moving.
Coming back up.
Whee! It came.
Come right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we can go out. We're done.
Yeah, that's it. We're done. Merci.
Really good.
That was fun. Can
Nice,
you
yeah.
do me a favor? Ask him what's
Make
on
it
the
quick, man.
what's on the other floors.
Really ask the both of them.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Leave it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. Leave it.
Niveau yeneen yi lu ci nekk. Niveau yi ñu def lu ci nekk. Huh? Music.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
He didn't know himself.
It's okay. I want to go around. I'll meet you guys right here. Okay? I just want to see you around. So check this out. Look, all these kids here. This is so beautiful. They're all over here enjoying. This is lovely. And that right there, my friends, is the Atlantic Ocean. Look how pretty this looks from this side. Look at that. It is so tall. So if you guys want to see where we were, we were right in his head. You see that? We were right there. You guys know that I love statues, architecture, and a lot of historical things. This is really nice. This is actually dedication to them getting away from slavery. And it's really, really nice. I'm really touched by how the North Koreans kill it with statues. It was designed by an African, but built by the North Koreans. Look at that. I love seeing their faces on the people as they walk up. I really, 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 really enjoyed coming here. This has got to be probably the top third statue that I visited. Of course, you have the Statue of Liberty, right? And then you have this mini Statue of Liberty in Paris, and then this right here. Really, really touched by it. But yep, next stop, Gorée. That's where they used to ship off the slaves out from West Africa to the United States and to the Caribbean. And I really, really wanted to see that. So next stop, right over there. We'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. So Gorée, it was really, really windy up there, right? So when is the rainy season here?
The rainy season starts in July and around October. But down south, in the southern part of the country, it starts May.
May. But this is perfect weather right here. Right now it's February, right?
Yeah.
And it's perfect weather. It's about 70 degrees, right? More or less? It's 70 degrees.
7, 8.
And up there was really windy. And it was, I want to say it was more like in the 60s. Down here, sea level, I want to say it's in the 70s. Perfect weather to come see this location February, I would recommend, right?
It's sunny all year round, pretty much.
Yeah, but when it's sunny, it's really hot.
Yeah.
Today it wasn't hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so where are we going next?
We're going next to the Gorée Island.
Gorée Island, and that's where they used to ship off the slaves, right?
The ship of the slaves.
Yeah, so...
The door of no return.
Yeah,
But
man,
now
that's...
they're returning, people returning.
Yeah.
So the door of no return is not relevant anymore.
That's crazy. All right, so we'll see you over there, guys. Thank you so much, Gorée. You know something? From this angle, it looks even better, man. Sorry about the horrible lighting conditions, but the sun's right on top of it. So here we're passing by the Divinity Mosque. Look at that.
Nice side here.
Check out the Divinity Mosque. Look at that. I really want to go, but today we're short on time. But maybe next time. And boom, you have that many people waiting for one tiny little ferry. So they told us before we even got the tickets that there's a lot of kids. So they're gonna give priority to the kids, and then we're gonna go next. It's funny because they have two different prices. I was counted as an African since I'm from South Africa. So, hey, I'll take every little break I can get in pricing. It's worth it. Let me go show you. Actually, it's too far. It's all the way down there, the pricing schedule. Maybe I can zoom in. Right there. I paid $2,700. Foreigners pay $5,200. I'm not a foreigner. I'm a South African. Booyakasha. Finally made it to the boarding area. And this ferry terminal is quite impressive. It's actually very big. But the funny part is it took us almost 2 hours to buy a ticket. Very, very unorganized. Let me show you where my tour guide is sitting right here. To the left is Gorée, and to the right, I don't know his name. But there's people eating. And there's Santa Claus, by the way. And check out all the size ships out there. And these two are the ones showing me around everywhere. Very nice people. I have no clue what they're talking about. But it's more or less like the ferry service that we have around the world. A dock and a waiting area. That's pretty much about it. And I think they're starting to board. But there's no ferry. I don't know. I guess he's lining up people for no reason. See, look. That's for handicapped people. We can't sit there. He just showed them, like, move. The handicaps are about to come. Yeah, you can't sit there because it's handicap. Look, you see that? Look. Handicap. A bit of advice. Bring cash. I thought credit card is king. Not even the tourist areas, they take credit card. So Corey's been paying for everything. I'm running a tab. Hopefully I have enough money to pay him before I leave. And we'll pick up as soon as the ferry comes. The ferry's here, and I want to grab the seats on top. That's why I'm rushing. Some steep stairs. Low. I got my corner seat as requested. You got VIP seating, right, Corey? VIP, baby. I'm with the king of Senegal right here. I ain't got nothing to worry about. So we're off to Gorée, and this is probably the closest I've ever passed to a big ship. It reminds me of Waterworld. Remember the movie? Here we go. Oh, and here you have people fishing. They're actually really good fishermen. They're actually waving to us. Look at that. Yeah. They're actually waving to us. It's really interesting to see the local fishermen wave back at us, because they weren't waving at me. They were waving at the ladies behind me. Everybody's waving back all the way to the back. And they're all saying bye-bye.
Yeah, we're here having fun.
All these fishermen were waving kids and ladies in the back. So they're my friends in Gorée Island. Sorry about the shakiness, but that's the best you're gonna get on a rocking boat. That's a fort I would really like to visit. Entire island right there. This is where the ships used to dock and undock with all the slaves. So sad. And right there in the distance is Dakar. And all those fishermen that we saw on the way here. And check that out. Look at the size of that. That's the first time I've seen the ship that big up close. Mr. Africa. I will not be putting this in the video. If it does, it's gonna look so grainy. So we finally stepped foot on Gorée. Look at this. These are the same cobble step stones that the poor souls would be walking when they were enslaved. Look at the old houses. They're all the same. Nothing has changed here. It's actually they're trying to preserve it to the best of their abilities as they can. We're walking through the old town, and they've converted it into shops. But if you think about it, the history that's in here, right? It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Imagine standing here and watching. Here's the map of Gorée Island. And give you a little. $1978 they had this map up. So I just decided to walk down further than where we were. It looks like a mango tree. I don't know. I'm not a fruit guy. They look like mangoes. They look like mangoes dangling, but who cares? Whatever the fruit is. What the significance I'm trying to show here is, imagine if this tree could talk. The history it's seen, the violence it's seen, the time that it saw, the people that it saw, the death, the carnage. It's just next level. I'm amazed that I actually got to witness this island in person. I'm really touched. I'm lost for words. I'm walking the same paths where they would walk the slaves. It's probably an old slave house. I know for sure that's the original slave house where, you know, I took the previous video, but they wouldn't let us in right now because it's break time. It's for kids only. But yeah, I can't wait to go inside, make a video for you guys, and then we're gonna head over to the fort, and I'm gonna call it a day. It's been a long day thus far. So my guy that I'm with now, he told me you could go around and you make a video of you going around. So guess what? I want to go around. I'm really sorry about the wind noise. I know it's going to be horrible, but that's because I'm right at the coast. You guys told me before, get the dead mic, the dead cat mic. I got it. Can't blame me if you can't hear it. I don't feel like breaking it in West Africa, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go the normal way where normal people would walk. I do want to see what's on the other side here. Look. We'll go down to here. Okay, let's go a little bit further down. Ooh, ooh. I'm about to fall. Here we are. Now you can actually see the back of the house. Yeah, there's a door. I'm pretty sure they docked ships here. Send them straight out. No chance in hell of getting away. Oh, another side story. On the way here, my tour guide said that this bay here, especially the bay from Dakar to the island, Gorée Island, they would always throw dead fish in there. Catch fish, kill them, throw them in that water for at least 200 years. He said they've been doing it. Well, they don't do it anymore, but they did it for about 200 years. So this way the sharks knew to come in this area and you'll always have food. And thus, if a human ever jumped in, they would know, hey, listen, he's good as food. So that's how they kept all the slaves on the ships. Forcefully kept them on the ships. That's a horrible way to keep a person in check. But we're back to square one. Everywhere I go, it's the same setup. House to the left, house to the right, and a walkway in between. Let's see if it's time to go in. So once you get from the front, you come to the right across the street, the little alleyway, and you have like a tiny little museum here. It shows you, I haven't been inside, it's over there, but it shows you what everything is. This is in French. I don't know what it stands for. Where are you from? Right here. Boom. South Africa. Pretty cool. check out the museum. Might be a low light situation. Check it out. So all the stories of the slave trade. Original map. What caught my eye? Logbook of the slave ship married 1795. Look at that. People's names. Crazy, crazy. There's more on this way. To be sold, a cargo of 94 prime healthy Negroes, consisting of 39 men, 15 boys, 24 women, and 16 girls, just arrived. How sad. They had no respect. And that's the ticket office. Yes, 1 second.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Who lived here? It shows Massa de Eclairs by the explorers, peoples, society. This is the most famous part of the area.
Elles étaient 4 fois plus chères que leur propre maman. Et les marchands d'esclaves, en venant,
Bless you.
ils n'amenaient pas leur femme.
Look at the houses that they used to keep them
Ils étaient
in.
obligés de se marier avec ces jeunes filles qui étaient dans cette petite
So sad.
Elles tissues à l'origine étaient tout à fait des noires. Elles se sont métissées du fait de leurs relations avec les Européens. C'est ce qui a donné naissance d'ailleurs à ce métissage.
This is so sad. Look, they used to keep them locked up here like this. I know it's a little dark. I apologize for the video. But this is how sad the reality was 300 years ago. As you saw on the previous video, they were selling them and they had posters up. And when I read 16 females, that was so sad. Look at this. This is a sad history that nobody wants to talk about.
Un enfant, c'était l'équivalent d'un petit miroir, c'est-à-dire on échangeait avec un petit miroir. Tandis qu'un homme de plus de 60 kilos, d'ailleurs c'était le poids minimum qu'on exigeait.
This is door of no return.
So, as you can see here, it says door of no return. Once you're out, that's it.
The door of no return, but now people, the diaspora is returning back to know their root. So the door of return is not relevant anymore because, you know, the world is becoming more and more global and history is being decoded as it was.
And here we go. Here's the threshold, door of no return. Once you cross this, that's it. You can kiss Africa goodbye. And this is where they boarded you onto your ship of no return. How sad what they did here 300 years ago. If these blocks could talk and tell us their story, all of us would be crying. So sad. So sad. So there's countless rooms like this, countless rooms. It just keeps going and going and going. Look at this. Look at this. This is the wishing well.
Au point d'atteindre les 60 kilos, et cet esclave-là demeurait toujours esclave. Il était vendu moins cher pour servir localement à qualité de domestique. ici même à Gorée ou à Saint-Louis du Sénégal. Juste pour insister sur le fait que dans une maison comme celle-ci, on met à son profit.
Sorry, I had to cut the video. My camera was getting hot. But a lot of famous people have visited here. And the one that actually caught my eye right away was the Pope. Caught my eye right away. And here we go, Nelson Mandela. So sad. Oh, Bill Clinton was here as well. Look, check this out, look. I don't know who this is, but I would love to tell you if I would have known who this was. That door goes straight to the door of no return. There's Gorée the Great. He's upset because we're running low on time. Yeah, he's good. He's the one who's been rushing me to hurry up so we could see everything on time. God bless him. I think, oh, that side is open. We could go to that side. Ooh, I would love to take this key. Nope. He's not allowed to be taken off. I want to see what's in there. You guys know we love exploring. So you gotta go see what's in there. Yes! Come on. You see, look. He keeps telling me about the time. What did you say? 1 second. Oh, this is the office. Alright, that's it. And look. Let's see you again. Whee! Okay. Now, next spot we go has to be the fort. I gotta see the fort. It's a national landmark. Gorée, can you take a picture of me here in the middle? Okay, right around the corner is going to be the beginnings of the fort. Look at that. Look at that. You guys know I love forts, monuments, anything that's architectural. The best fort that I ever went to, that I'm not going to lie about, was the one in Egypt, Alexandria. Oh man, that was beautiful, man. You could literally go inside, outside, top, bottom. You could do everything you wanted. It was very nice. Let's see if they let me in. Looks like it's open. I don't know. Oh, this, look, I almost drove. I just went by this slave husband and wife, and he finally broke loose of the chains, and he's hugging her, she's hugging him, and he has his two hands raised in victory. That is the stuff I love seeing. That is so touching. I mean, to be honest with you, that is the most touching thing I've seen here, besides the slave house over there. This is very nice. This is the type of stuff that we should have everywhere, reminding us of how these poor people got into this and were sold off by their own government. Here's the Museum de Historica. There's actually a moat around here. Look at this, look. All around, there's a moat. There's no videos here, so I'm gonna have to cut this. And I finally bought the ticket. Now we're gonna go in. Here we are. Walking right through. Look at this. Okay, now just imagine 13 cannon houses or cannon rooms. Imagine each individual cannon house booked with cannons the size of a freaking bus. Wait till I take you upstairs and you'll see how big the cannons are. The cannons are still on display. And I would love to show you guys. Look at the size of this room. Look, imagine how thick the wall on top is. Look at this. Look at the size of the wall. So I've been to lots of forts. They always have a connecting room. And I love that. You could go into one room, the other, and just keep going down in rooms. But again, one of the curators over there at the museum told me that if one blows up, most likely the adjoining ones will blow up, and it just creates a domino effect. So most of the time when they were under attack, they would have some type of device here to prevent the fire from spreading out. I think he said it was rocks, more or less, but the rocks would still implode and hurt the people, but it wouldn't blow up the fort. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. I think I'm pretty much at the end of the fort. It's 13 rooms. Oh, it just keeps going and going and going. Woo! And I think this is the end. Yep, I think it's the end. I don't know where it goes, but let's take it. Oh, it's bathrooms. They made bathrooms in one of the... It looks like a storage house. It doesn't look that big. Actually, it's very big. Oh, it points the other way, look. Can't see it from here. Yeah, I can't wait to go to the roof. Let's go to the roof and see how the roof is. So on the roof, they had cannons facing every which way, all sides. And we're here. Look at this. Look at the view. Look at Dakar. Imagine being a slave here, or a guy that's serving, like a military guy, and just looking. Freedom is right there. It's not far. But it's hard to grasp what those guys went through. This is one of the most unsafe forts I've seen, because there's no railings. You can legit fall off from the side. And I'm pretty sure kids have probably fallen off too. Look. And it's not a small fall. It's a big fall. So the queues have started for the ferry, so I better get my butt moving. I'm huffing and puffing. Do not step off the edge. Look at this. Every which way they had a cannon facing. Most of these forts, I'm pretty sure, have never been used in action. Now, I might be wrong. Again, completely wrong. I might be making this up, but all you really needed to do is go above. Boom. That's it. Game over. Imagine having a wooden sail ship right here. So since we came up that way, we'll go down this way. And we're right here, dead center. Look at this. Alright, I'm actually really tired. Very long day. I think this is going to be the end of Gorée Island. There's other things I'm going to do in Dakar, but I think this might be the end of Gorée Island because I am tired. Maybe pick it up tomorrow or maybe the day after. I'm not too sure yet, but I am exhausted, guys. I've been walking, I think today's 6 miles. I don't know how many kilometers that is. If you want to watch kilometers, watch another YouTube channel. But I'm exhausted. And look, stair after stair after stair after stair. Over here, there's no elevators, by the way. Everything has a stair. And my favorite number, 13, was closed, so don't think I didn't want to start at 13. That's the end of that. All right, calling it quits for this episode of the video. I might add some more to the end of this, but this is the end of that. And oh look, they actually have the chains lower and raise them up. All right. Well, ever since we started recording and ever since I was a young man, I've always done stupid stuff. Why stop now? Let's go to the edge over there and see how it looks. I mean, worst case, I take a 20-foot fall. You can take a fall anywhere in life. It doesn't have to be here. Let's go see. Look at the size of these cannons, man. Holy smokes. I remember I went to Goa back in 2010 and I sat one on those. And that was a funny picture. It still is. I have it somewhere in my gallery. I do want to see the pedestal that it sits on. Man, look at the size of this pedestal. Oof. All that iron. And that's how they loaded them. Oh snap, they're not sealed off. You can see light. Look. Whee! Let's see this one. Oh no, this one you're not going to see light because it's buried. Pretty cool. Alright, now I'm tired. Plus I only got like 10% battery left. So, peace out for just this side of Gorée Island, but this is not the end of Dakar. So, peace. Continue exploring with no aim in life. That's my goal. See you later, alligator. I see Corey over there. Probably all worried about the ferry. He's probably cursing me out. This guy's taking forever. He's like, hurry up, hurry up. He's just telling me to hurry up.